Today I have Laura Bilotta with me, founder of Single in the City, matchmaker extraordinaire, and host of the Toronto-based radio show, Dating and Relationships. Welcome, Laura.
I'm very happy to be here.
So tell me a bit about yourself and what got you interested in the whole dating and relationship space.
I started Single in the City about 15 years ago. I saw this fascinating thing happening in the States. It was called speed dating. I was one of the first people to bring it to Canada. And then everything progressed from there. People were having a really difficult time meeting, even though they were going to speed dating events. I decided to get into matchmaking. I hosted mixers and events and activities, like I do paddleboard activities, cooking classes, things like that. And as well, also offer that component of matchmaking. In this day and age, even with all the technology and stuff we have, it's still so hard to meet people. It's called the paradox of choice, and I talk about it in my book, Single in the City. And basically, it's when we have too much choice, we don't want to make a choice. We're afraid to make the wrong choice. So people keep trading up, and then you just keep dating, and you feel like nobody's good enough, or maybe there's something wrong with that person, and they're not perfect for me. So I'm just gonna keep dating until I find that perfect person.
No, there is no perfect person, and similar research has been done that shows when people have too many options, no matter what it is, whether it's people or condiments at a grocery store, they get in a freak out mode and then don't want to commit to anything. So that's a very useful piece of advice. What are your 3 most important pieces of advice that you would give to someone who is looking to get out, get dating, make their relationship successful, and have fun while doing it?
Well, I think one of them is don't be afraid to connect with people in person. Online dating's great. Phone apps are amazing too. A lot of people are connecting that way. But it's also important to get out there as much as possible and meet people face to face. So go out with your friends, go dancing, join social clubs. So get proactive. Don't just sit around. Someone's just not going to, land on your lap. So get out there as much as possible and meet people in a whole bunch of different ways.
That is absolutely excellent advice. Can you tell people where they can find you online?
I'd love for people to connect with me. My website is singleinthecity.ca or singleinthecitydating.com. On Instagram, it's Laura_Bilotta. On Twitter and on Facebook, my handles are @SingleInTheCity. And that's how people can reach me.
And can people also find your book via your website?
Yes, they can find my book. It's called Single in the City. And they can find it on Amazon. They can find it on Barnes & Noble and through my website, singleinthecity.ca or singleinthecitydating.com.
Thanks so much, Laura. It's great having you with us today at the setup.
Thanks for having me.